Our family history that we have recorded anyway, that we know about, traces back to the early 1600s when the first Leake in our family, a Welsh immigrant named Philip Leake, came to New Haven, Connecticut and settled there. His son, Stephen, then moved in the next generation to East Hampton, New York, and then his son, John, moved to South Jersey, not far from here, and was the first boat builder in our family in America. They built different kinds of ships that they could use to transport goods from port to port, and the shipping trade in that era was largely based on the rivers and the intercoastal waterway up and down the whole eastern coast of the United States. There was a whole group of 4 John Leakes in a row, J1, J2, J3, and J4 before us that lived in that era, and one of them was a captain in the Civil War. Throughout our boating history, our boat building history, someone from every generation has spent time building boats or in the shipping trade. The most recent history began with Jack's grandfather, and that's Charles Platt, CP.
Right. Well, it was probably 1918. He moved from Atlantic City up to Lower Bank because of the booze runners and the
rum runners. Yeah.
The rum runners, and he wasn't a drinking man. And he wanted to get his family out of Atlantic City at that time, and he moved them up to Lower Bank and started the C.P. Leake and Sons right there on the river. My father actually was a Navy inspector. He left Grandpop because he couldn't make a living. During the World War II, he came back and inspected Grandpop's boats that he was building for the Navy. And after the war, Pop started Egg Harbor Boat Company, and that went on for about 2 years, and then Grandpop was retiring, and he came back to Lower Bank and started Pacemaker. My brother and I took over Pacemaker. Pacemaker ended up building about 1,000 boats a year.
We started Ocean Yachts basically, I think it was April 15th or something like that, 1977, with a group of people that worked for my dad. We started over in Mays Landing with Ocean Yachts with just those, I guess there was 9 or 10 of us counting Vernon, and started making the molds for a new boat. We actually put it in the water on New Year's Day, 1978, blowing cold snow over on the Egg Harbor River in Mays Landing. And from there on, you grew like a normal company would. A couple of things that he's always said is that there's never a downtime, like mentally. He says, you either have a time when somebody is buying something that they love to do, or when say the economy isn't good and maybe we're not building enough boats at that point. Someone who is well-heeled enough, they come in and I'm going to buy a damn boat and do what I need to do and forget about how things are going right now, and it's still a happy time in his life anyhow.
Well, like Grandpa used to say, he says, when things are bad, well-to-do people go fishing.
We're in a time right now where we've brought in a lot of new young people into the business, and it's we're sort of ramping up to build a lot of boats over the next 10 to 20 years.
We'll be right back with more Port of Call.